Imagine this. You earn money, you work hard, but somehow your money still disappears. Not because you bought something big, not because you made one expensive mistake. It's smaller than that. It's a quiet pattern, a series of tiny payments repeating every month. $9 here, $12 there, a few more you barely remember signing up for. Each one feels harmless, almost invisible, and that is the problem, because you don't feel the loss until you finally look. One day, you open your banking app and you see it. Auto debit successful again and again and again. Money leaving your account on schedule for things you may not even use anymore. This is what many people experience now. A modern financial habit that doesn't look like spending, but behaves like it. It's often called the subscription trap, and it can quietly keep you broke, even when you believe you're being careful. To understand how it works, let's follow a simple story. Meet Raju. He's not reckless. He's not irresponsible. He's just normal. He tells himself the same thing most people do. I barely spend anything. First, a music app, then a streaming service, then another one. Cloud storage, food membership, delivery upgrades. Each one is small. Each one feels reasonable. Raju looks at one payment and thinks it's only a few dollars. It's fine. But the trap doesn't start with one subscription. It starts when there are many. Subscriptions are like small chocolates in your pocket. One is nothing, but if you keep adding them, your pocket eventually becomes empty. At first, Raju doesn't notice. A month passes. His paycheck arrives. He feels fine. But about 10 days later, his money begins to feel tight. He checks the usual things: rent, transportation, food. Everything looks normal. So he asks the question many people ask: where did the rest go? This is the moment most people overlook, because the answer isn't one big purchase. It's a pattern. Raju looks closely at his statement and he sees it. A long list of charges. Small, consistent, automatic, one after another. Subscription, subscription, subscription. This is the real danger. Subscriptions are not a one-time cost. They are a monthly leak, like a bucket with tiny holes. You can keep pouring money in, but the bucket never fills. Not because you earn too little, but because the outflow never stops. Raju realizes something unsettling. He doesn't even use half of what he pays for. One app he opened twice. One streaming service he forgot his password for. One membership he bought for a version of himself that never showed up. And there's another layer to this. Subscriptions are designed to stay. Free trials become paid plans. Cancel buttons are hard to find. Reminders don't appear because the system depends on forgetfulness. The brain treats small numbers like they don't matter, but your bank account does not think in feelings. It only tracks reality. So Raju does something simple. He stops guessing and he measures. He takes out a note on his phone or a piece of paper and writes down everything: music, streaming, cloud storage, delivery perks, learning apps, fitness plans. Then he adds the total, and the number surprises him. Not $10, not $20, closer to $200 a month. Enough to cover groceries, enough to pay down debt, enough to become a real savings habit. In that moment, Raju doesn't feel bad with money. He feels tricked because the subscriptions didn't look like spending. They looked like comfort, like convenience, like self-improvement. But the math is still the math. So he makes one quiet rule: if I don't use it, I stop paying for it. He asks himself 3 questions. Do I use this every week? Does this help me earn or improve my life in a clear way? Can I share this instead of paying alone? If the answer is no, he cancels. No drama, no guilt, just a decision. The next month, something changes. For the first time, Raju has money left over. Not because he earned more, because he stopped leaking what he already had. And this is the lesson. Subscriptions aren't evil, but too many subscriptions can become a silent trap. They don't destroy your finances in one day. They do it slowly, like termites in a home. Small damage repeated until something breaks. So here's a simple practice. Open your banking app, look for recurring payments, and cancel what you truly don't use. Not to punish yourself, but to respect your future self. Because in the end, financial stability is not only about making money, it's about keeping it on purpose. The life lesson is quiet but serious. What you ignore will still take from you, and what you finally notice, you can finally change.